introduce yourself. Where are you calling in from?
DC in the house. DC in the house. Robert Smith.
Welcome,
Washington,
welcome,
DC.
Robert. Welcome, Robert. How are you this morning?
Oh, I'm super spraytastic this morning.
Can't wait for the night, Robert, because I've been taking a whole month since we had a TTP.
I know it seems like forever, but I'm ready. Let's go. Like Showtime say, let's go. It's time to put on the show.
That's right. Let's go. Well, who else is with us this morning, family? Introduce yourself.
Samantha Richards in Newark, California.
Hey, Singing Bird, how's it going in California?
It's going pretty good. It's still raining out here.
Oh, we got a beautiful day today. I'm sorry, we got beautiful sunshine. A little cloudy, but it's sunshiny today.
Oh, well, just bring the rays down here then.
Oh, that's different. Usually the West Coast is warm and the East Coast is cold this time of the year.
I know, that's true.
Well, thank you, Samantha, for dialing. Who's with us this morning? Give us your name.
Millionaire in the making, Sheila Taylor McDuffie from Lanham, Maryland, in the house on Thursday morning.
Ooh, that's out now. No fire. Go ahead, Miss Sheila.
I've been missing the call. I mean, not the beginning of the call, and I just said I cannot miss the beginning of the call enough morning.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. You should brought a lot of passion and fire this morning. I don't know what's going to happen tonight. If you busting out like that on the car, I don't know what's going to happen tonight.
Praise God. Good to hear you. Good to hear you. Look forward to seeing you this evening.
I am looking forward to it as well. Thank you for dialing in. Who else is with us this morning? Introduce yourself. Where are you calling in from?
Gregory Marshall, Cincinnati.
Hey, Gregory. How are you, sir?
I am well. Just cruising down I-75, listening to the Isley Brothers. I got work to do.
What you know about Isley Brothers? Come on now.
Oh, don't even get started on that. It's Ohio. Isley Brothers from Cincinnati.
All right. Now, I hear you now. Well, welcome to the call, Gregory. Good to have you here this morning.
Thank you.
Welcome, family. Who else is with us this morning? Go introduce yourself. Okay.
The conference is now in presentation mode. Your line is muted.
Give me your name down is that when we come together, you know, out. So where's she at? Miss Samantha, Robert Smith, where is he? I want to meet who is Sophia Bridges? I keep hearing him on the call. Who is Gregory Marshall? Where is he at? Met each other face to face. But the beauty about this company, Team Effort Network, it's a family business. And when we come together every 90 days to celebrate the lives that have been changed and to celebrate everything that we do, it's just so good to connect with these wonderful voices that we hear on this call every morning. Hear their testimonies and their stories. It's like getting to know a person before meeting them face to face, and that is the joy of you giving your name when you're down, and so people almost know you before we come together. And Pastor Dell and I love it when we go to the big events and people walk up to us. We kind of hear a name, and we go, "Oh, that's Don Joseph. Oh, that's Samantha Richardson." It's just so great to connect voice with that face, and then we just embrace each other like we have known each other for years. And it's just a beautiful event. I'm talking about big because we know we have another one coming up pretty soon in 2015. We're going to be celebrating our 1-year day anniversary, and I'm telling you, that is going to be it's going to be an exciting time. It's going to be in Las Vegas, Nevada. We are definitely working very diligently and getting that date out to you. But we may hear something pretty soon about when that date is going to be. But we know that is going to be a time to really celebrate all the wonderful testimony that we hear on a daily basis on this call, and all the teachings that we have every week from a referral. All that come together and the group. And you should have been the phone, Samantha, when you're down this morning, that excitement, that enthusiasm that's on the call. Just imagine that being tripled at the big event. All that fire and enthusiasm and excitement in one group. You're going to have Mel and Amy Gill there, the visionaries behind Team sharing the future of this company and where it's going. As you all know, I hope you mark it on your calendars and put the reminders, a listing, Facebook that December the 8th at 5 o'clock p.m. Pacific and 8 o'clock p.m. Standard Time. You always want to hear from the visionary. That is one call you can't afford to miss. I'm telling you, this company is going places, and it's going places fast, and it's going places big because we have some of the best CEOs I think God on this planet. Their vision because of their love and passion for people and because of the love for family. We don't family first. Then we know that there's a special blessing on this couple, and this is why I believe there's so many life-changing testimonies as we are taking the vitamins. And we always say we can't make any claims that our vitamin sprays can heal or cure any. But I'm telling you, dial in either on the morning call or the evening and listen. Listen to the stories. Listen to the testimonies. Listen to how people's lives have changed. How people are saying, I got my life back. I got my energy back. I no longer have this condition. I've been suffering with this for years. I've been taking 20 medications or more. Now I'm taking medications. I had high blood pressure. Now I had diabetes. Now it's in normal range. You're going to hear stories like this every day on the call. Well, I'm going to stop here, bring on my business partner, one-star executive founding member, DCQ qualifier, Pastor Jeff Wafer. Are you there, sir?
I'm here. Can you hear me okay?
How's it going this morning?
Good. I'm going to talk, so give you a couple minutes to drive into another location because you're breaking up a little bit there. We starting at the end. We just barely heard anything you said, but we are in a very pivotal time, not only in our individual business but in our business corporate wise, and we have a great opportunity to begin to look at how over the next 12 months, 2015. What can we do to double the size of our personal organizations, double to triple the size of our company? And, one of the things we do that is from hearing from the CEO and founders, Mel and Amy Gill, once a month, just kind of giving the focus for the month and to kind of share anything that's happening on the horizon from their standpoint that they see that we need to be ready for. The other thing is getting into these big events, getting to these events that come into your area, these corporate events that we have, we're going to have a big meeting there and Super Saturday in Indianapolis, Indiana at the airport there this Saturday. And it's going to be a big event, and you're going to have opportunity for people who are in the Kentucky area, who's in the Ohio area, who are in the in Indiana itself to get to those meetings. But Vicky Soto, she was telling me that Detroit is only about 4.5 hours away from Indiana. So you guys who are in Detroit who are wanting to jumpstart your business again or to get the refocus that you need to build your business, this is going to be the closest event to you for a while. This is a good opportunity for you all to get to this big event in Detroit. Get out here to Indianapolis. Make the commitment. Carpool. You got Denise Moore is bringing a car full of people from Ohio. There's people coming from all over. Detroit, get some people in the car and get them to Indianapolis. This is, again, a good opportunity to jumpstart your business, to refocus your business, or to introduce new partners to the business and to the strategies of building their team. So you really, really want to get to these local and big events that are taking place. And then see that what happens there, then that drives the excitement, that drives the momentum to the corporate event when we celebrate our 1-year anniversary in 2015. So, these are the kind of things that help build your organization. Let me give you a personal testimony about our organization. After the East Coast Regional. When we had the East Coast Regional and it was a major event, We had, well over 200 people there at the event. It was just a sold out event. It was really, really a powerful event. And to have so many quality leaders who came and downloaded, we had leaders who gave their, gave a Pacific teaching or training in the East Coast region. And then we had Mel and Amy who came, and do what founders do, just excite the crowd, motivate the crowd, and give us some great, great insight about building business. Well, right after that event, that next week, we signed up almost 50-something people that next week. And then from that week, it was like 35, 40 people the next week. I mean, it was such a huge jolt to the organization that the synergy began to just really, really just palpitate and just grow, and it just went on for weeks. This is what happens when you, your team, and everyone gets involved in getting to these events. Because what happens is everybody sees, hears the same thing at the same time, creating the synergy that's needed to go out and build your teams. And so that's why we really want to encourage you guys anywhere in the area, anywhere in a 4 or 5 hour driving area to Indianapolis, Indiana this Saturday. You want to be there, and you want to get your team there as well with you, and get the same energy and the same response from having your team in place as we've seen in the East Coast Regional. We've seen at all of the major conferences that we've been a part of. It just does something that you can't explain. It's just something that happens when people get into an environment that's charged with positivity, charged with information, and is giving them clear instructions on how to build their business and grow their business by people who know how to do it. So we're excited about, what's taking place in Minneapolis, what's taking place at our 1 year anniversary. And I really, really want you guys to be excited about it too, because we have a great opportunity to set the pace and set the tone for 2015 of all of these people who are going to, file their taxes, get their tax returns, and start thinking about, I need to do something different. I need to make more money. I need to make a change in my life. They're going to need to have somebody who is solidly building their business like you to talk to come January, February, when they're starting to make decisions about what they're going to do with the rest of their lives in the next year that they didn't do in 2014. Pastor D, are you back in a good area?
I hope I am. Can you hear me? Let me know if I'm breaking up. Does it sound a little better?
Yeah, it sounds much better. Okay,
great. Pastor D, you said a word that kind of stuck out in my head. When I've been listening to people talk, there's always a word or two that's said that kind of really stands out. And you said to make a decision. You said, we have to make decisions. And I think that's what happened this year with Team Effort Network. I think people made a decision that they no longer wanted to be sick. And I was thinking the other day, just how you keep hearing people with different type of illnesses. They're just sick and not feeling good. They don't have the energy. They got aches and pains. They're pulling away from things because of an illness. And you always used to hear them, I got to go to the doctor, and the doctor's going to change my medication, or he's going to give me a different dosage. I'm going to have to have this procedure. I'm going to have surgery. And I think this is the first year that I've actually heard so many people for the first time not talk about being sick. And it's almost like incredible. It's just an incredible sound. What we're hearing now when we come together for the TTPs, when we have this call, even when I think about my testimony and my health, what my health was before I started taking these vitamin sprays, that was just a scary picture. And I'm so blown away about it. Even today, when I sit and see where I was before taking the sprays and to see where my health is now, I mean, knowing that I was a candidate for a lung transplant and what led up to that, the sickness, the coughing, the losing the energy, the distress not to do anything, the medication I was taking, the steroids that I was on, it was numbing my hand, and it was messing with my insides, and I couldn't sleep at night, and the heart palpitations, and the shortness of breath, and all the doctor's appointments I had to go back with, the x-rays, and the MRIs, and the CT scans, and all of these chest x-rays, everything that I was going through, it was like a lifestyle, going to the doctors every 3 months, having all these tests, having your blood drawn, laboratory work done, And the doctor really wasn't giving me a better report. Every time I would go back, it was just, well, yeah. This is. Then it got to the point, well, now it's a lung transplant. And just to think that I started taking these vitamin sprays and how soon it cleared up, I think is what's so amazing to me. I can't, even to this day, I get so wild behind that. When I think about, I was sick for so long. I mean, I was sick for a long time. And then I started taking vitamin D, and with less than a week, my health just completely turned around. And, and it just, to this day, it blows me away that something this, small, and it's not small, but compared to what they were trying to do to me, and now just taking this vitamin spray and it's all cleared up. I hate to keep me saying it over and over and over, but it just really, it's just amazing. So I understand when I hear someone sharing their testimony on the vitamin sprays. When I hear Samantha share her story on the vitamin sprays, and when she talks about her sister getting up out of a wheelchair and being able to dance, for the first time in forever. When I hear about Jesse, he's talking about his A1C levels in the normal range, and Bishop Penfield, who was on an oxygen tank and, on a sleeping machine, and his A1C level was off the chart. And he's lost all this weight, and he's looking good, and he's 78 years young, and he's doing good, and he's looking good, and he's got women chasing him around, 78 years young, because he's looking so good. Here in Apostle, quick, talking about, hey, I'm feeling good, I'm bending over up and down. I might even go ahead and get married again. And I think Apostle's in his late 70s, and he's like, I'm thinking about getting married again. You just hear these wonderful stories, and I think it's a good. I'm just hearing a totally different sound than what I'm used to hearing when it comes to the health and wellness industry. There was a time when people's health was just really just going downhill, and there was no solution for it. Is what I think I'm trying to say. There was just no solution for what people were crying about, and we were, your heart would go out to them. But, like they were giving up on hope and giving up on life. And now, look at Sherry Reed, who was homebound. And now she's out and about, her and her husband, like little kids now, just running around enjoying life. So I'm so grateful to be a part of Team Effort Network. Yes, it's the health and wellness industry, and we know that the health industry is a $6 billion industry, shooting towards a $1 trillion industry, as Mel Gill always share with us. And we have the hottest thing in health and wellness for the last 20 years. We have these vitamin sprays that not only adults can take, babies can take them. Pregnant women, they encourage pregnant women to take vitamin D. Everyone can take these vitamin sprays, and everyone should take these vitamin sprays. And it's not a pill, so it's nothing that you have to swallow to get caught in your throat, or at least 40% of Americans can't even take pills. We have something that's easy, that's convenient, that's cool. Even teenagers love them. My 14-year-old, I said before, wanted to take the vitamin sprays at school just to show his kids because they thought it was just so cool. So look at where we're positioned right now with a company that is just shooting straight to the top. I mean, we're at the ground level of a startup company in the health and wellness industry. And is supported by our sister company, My Video Talk, which is a 12-year-old company that has paid out commission checks over the last 12 years nonstop. It has made over 26 millionaires, and we said before that we're going to triple that in Team Effort Network because it's a health and it's a wellness product. We have what we call a me-only product. We have products that's in demand. There's no competition. People need them. We have stories and testimonies behind them, and all the questions have been answered and worked out, eliminated, and we're just in position right in this wave of growth, and all the hard work has already been done. Melanie and Gil have already done all the work. All you need to do is get a position, stay there, get your left and get your right, help your left and your right, get their left and their right, and help them to get their left and their right, and just ride this wave of growth straight to the top. And you're going to be so grateful that you came in and that you stay committed when you did. Pastor Dale, you haven't gone through the sprays in a while. We have a lot of new guests and reps that's on the call, and there was at one point you used to really break down these sprays. Can you take a few minutes and just go over the vitamin sprays that we have, each one of them, and just kind of touch on them?
Yeah, we have some of the best quality product out there, and that's one of the things that I really like about our company is that, we're looking for the best quality. We're not compromising. We're not shirking on, the best quality because we're trying to save a nickel or a dime. We are really putting the best quality product in there. I have looked at a number of other not only spray companies but oral type of companies, and what I've found is a lot of times there's things put in it or things that are in it that kind of skimps on the quality side of things. And so we have not skimped on the quality side of things. We said, you know what, in order to get the best results, we got to have the best product in our product ingredients in our product, and that's what they've done. And they've come out with 5 amazing sprays. Again, you mentioned earlier, Pastor Nate, that they're not pills because you have to swallow those pills. Pills have a digestive situation where you're not able to absorb 100% of that pill. You only absorb about 18 to 20% of it, and then the rest of it is filled with fillers and binders and glues and shellac and shiny stuff to make it look good and give it a long shelf life. But it does not really get into your system because your body doesn't know what to do with all of this foreign stuff. And so your body can try to extract as much as it can, but it can't get rid of all of it, and so it ends up getting trapped in your colon, trapped in other places. Then ultimately, you're going to have some side effects. So what we've done is created a company that has a great delivery system. You get oral spray. You spray under your tongue or inside your mucormycosis glands right inside your cheeks, and it gives you the absorption of 98% of the product. Now think about that, a 98% absorption compared to 18 to 20% absorption. That means that more ingredient is getting into your bloodstream faster than ever before, and so you're going to get the best results that you can get as a result of getting the best product at the absorption rate that you have. And that's why you're hearing testimonies like Bishop Warren Hemphill, who was on a CPAP machine, who was on 24-hour oxygen, who A1C number was an 11, and now he is 40 pounds lighter, 60 pounds lighter. He is his A1C down is 5.8. He no longer sleeps with a CPAP machine, and he's given back the oxygen machine, all in 4 months. Okay, This man has done all of this in 4 months. Why? Because he's getting more natural ingredient faster into his system at a larger quantity, and it's making the changes in his body much faster than anything else he could do. And that's what's happening all across the country and now around the world in 5 other countries. People are now experiencing what these great products are doing. So the first product we rolled out is our D3. We call it our D Power. And with 100 million Americans that's vitamin D deficient, you got 100 million people that's going to be looking for you and me when doctors say you are vitamin D deficient and you need to take vitamin D. People are Googling. Did you know, John Peavy was telling me this the other day, do you know that over 200 and something thousand, I think it was something like 270 something thousand searches for vitamin D takes place every single month?
Wow.
Over almost 250,000 people every single month is online searching vitamin D. Okay.
Wow.
Can you imagine what's going to happen? When people start finding out about your company, you start making your Facebook posts, and we start posting, and all of a sudden 10 keeps popping up every time they're searching. Man, let me tell you, it's going to take our businesses through the stratosphere. So, that's one of the things that we have. the vitamin D3 is going to be, it is still our number one seller, guys. It is still our number one seller. And, with vitamin D, it's helping with people like you, Pastor Denise, that had asthma and people who have allergies and all kinds of different stories that you're hearing, or people who have problems breathing and things of that nature. The vitamin D is helping tremendously with that. Our second product is our B12. Many people take B12 shots. And now you have a better delivery system. Now you have B12, not only to help with energy and give you the focus and attention that you need to have throughout the day, but it also helps build your red blood cells. It is very, very important for the functionality of your organs. So it promotes great health in your organs. These are products that you're going to need, your body's going to need, and these are natural products. We got our Super 10. Our Super 10 product is a product that helps with inflammation. We have things like the goji berry, the acai berry, the maki berry, all of these antioxidants that come into your system at such a high rate that it drives down your inflammation. And let me tell you, we all have inflammation. It's just how much inflammation do you have? Well, our product will help with inflammation in your body. And let me tell you, if you get your inflammation down, you're going to feel much better. We go on to have our product, what we call our 7x10. And that is one of the products that we have, which is our weight management spray that helps you if you want to just, lose 3 pounds, 5 pounds a week, or you want to lose, 10, 50 pounds. It's a product that can help you lose weight, because what it does with our Garcinia cambogia and our African mango and our Carillium frimbiata and all of these different ingredients in this product, it suppresses your appetite so you don't overeat, but then it also blocks your body from producing new fat cells. So if it's not producing new fat cells, then the energy that would normally help you, that is needed to produce the fat cells, is now energy that's going to be used to burn existing fat cells. So that's why we're having people like Bishop Warren, who was losing 60 pounds in 4 months, Corlethea Washington, 97 pounds in 7 months. Just amazing stories about people who are losing weight and losing weight naturally, and that's the thing that I like about it. And then we end with our last product, which we call our Cell Energy, and our Cell Energy is really becoming the favorite, because it's our number 2 seller now, and it's a product that does something that most products can't do. It helps to rebuild, restore, and repair damaged cells. And one of the ways it does that is it has an ingredient in there called glutathione. Now, glutathione is the largest molecule in your body and largest antioxidant in your body, and it cannot be digested in the form of a pill, guys. So people who have glutathione in the pills, it's just a waste of time. It's not being digested. Your body cannot digest it from the pill standpoint. There's some shakes out there. There's some fluids out there that you can get it digested in, but none of it compares to the 98% absorption of a spray, oral spray like we have, that gets into your system within 10 seconds and begin to help your body. This product is leading the way in helping people and changing their health conditions. And it's testimonies that we're going by. We, like you said earlier, we can't say that our product, will cure, will treat, any of those things, or it's going to heal anything. But what we can say is listen to the testimonies of people who are using the product. And then you form your own understanding. You form your own impression of whether or not this product is going to be good for you. Because I'm telling you right now, everybody that I know that's taking this product is benefiting from the product.
That's true. Pastor Del, when you're talking about the Cell Energy, when we've heard about glutathione, I'm pointing out that one because glutathione was something that we had never heard. I had never heard of glutathione all my life. I don't know if any of us has before Melanie and Miguel brought it to light. But one thing we did learn about it is that your body stopped producing it after a certain age, and it gets lower, and there's no way for your body to reproduce it because of pollution, prescriptions, and everything you're exposed to. So your levels are normally low. And I got my lab results back from last week. I went to for my physical for this year, and I got my lab results back the other day, and my glutathione level was normal. It was normal. So that felt good to know that After yeah. I'm like, good. I'm not abnormal. Maybe everybody else below 45, under 45 have abnormal, not normal glutathione level, but mine was like 298. I was just like, I got to look at it again, but I knew it was normal. So I still
well, let me ask you this. Well, let me ask you this. How long have you been taking cell energy?
You know, the cell energy. When did we come up with the cell energy? Like, soon as we came, what was it? Was it this year?
So you've been taking it for the 4 or 5 months for the 4 or 5 months that we've had it. You've been taking it.
No, because I didn't take it at first. I thought that, my goodness, if this thing gives you energy, I don't need bouncing off walls. So I wouldn't take it at first. I didn't want to add any more energy to what I already had. So I kind of waited. I think I've been taking a glutathione maybe for about 3 months, maybe about the last 3 months. I really got, let me just take this. Because someone said, I think Dr. Poole said that it was more than just giving you energy. It was something else about it. I said, well, yeah, I need to take this. I thought maybe the last 2 or 3 months I started taking the energy. I was only taking 5 sprays a day. Just 5 sprays a day.
Well, now think about it. So you've been taking it for the last 3 months, and your number normal, and your level is normal. With the absorption rate that product has, and now you have a normal glutathione level, then what probably has happened is that you probably had a deficiency of glutathione before you start taking it.
I'm sure I did. I'm sure if I go back to the thing about, I don't even know if our doctors even ever ordered glutathione. So
probably not. Probably
they
not.
Didn't know what it was.
Right. Yeah. They probably didn't order. But so that goes to show you is that, you don't even know when your levels are deficient because your doctors are not testing it. And if you don't know about it, you don't know about it. I mean, hey, listen, if you don't know, you don't know, So, now we know that after 45, your glutathione levels begin to slip. There's not much you can do about that unless you're taking some type of supplement for it. But what we also know is that your diet really, really impacts your glutathione levels. And if you have a diet that has a heavily processed food diet and a high sugar concentrated food diet, then that is going to deplete your glutathione level at a much faster rate. And that's why we are here seeing now people who are in their 20s and 30s having illnesses of people who are 50 and 60 because they have such a poor choice in diet that their glutathione levels are really dropping earlier, and they're starting to get these older age sicknesses at a younger age. And that's what we really have to bring the attention to the younger generation that think that they're invincible. They're not, because their diets are poor. You just can't get the quality food that we got, 35, 40 years ago. You just can't get it like that, and no matter what you do to try to get it, you're just not going to get it like that because of the soil and because of the depletion of topsoil and all of the nutrients and all of the pesticides and everything that's put in the environment. You really have to give your body a fighting chance. And what our product does, it helps you give your body help in healing you. So I'm really excited about the product that we have.
I'm very excited. I was telling my 16-year-old son, just yesterday, I said, Nathan, when we were kids, we would literally sit in the garden. And we would eat the tomatoes right out the garden, get a little salt shake and go out there and sit in the garden. And we would eat tomatoes right there. We would pick out greens and grow out cucumbers and carrots. We had fruit trees. And remember, we had like cherry trees and apple trees and pear trees. And we had fruit trees all around that we can just go and grab a fruit off the tree. And we did eat a lot healthier, and it was naturally grown back then. So I was explaining to him why we need supplements now, because the foods that we're consuming is just not the way it used to be. So I'm thankful that we have something we can put in our body to keep it strong and healthy. And we want to stay strong and healthy and full of energy. All right, Pastor Dale.
Well, good. Hey, listen, guy. I have learned so much because of these vitamin sprays and these supplements that we have. I've learned so much, and I've been very, very focused on the choices that I make, with my eating habits as a result of this. And I think many people are now, as they become educated, when you get more information, you'll do better. with your choices. And I think that's what's happening all around the country and now around the world. Just think about it, guys. And, just in a short 8 or 9 months that we've been open, we opened 5 other countries. We have our target down on South Africa, Trinidad, and Canada to reopen. So you want to start getting ready for those markets as well. There's a lot of good things to come. And let me just tell you, as Pastor Nee said earlier, when you get in this business at the level that we're in, with so few people in our company right now, and you get your left and you get your right, and you help them get their left and their right, and you just continue working this business. I don't know if you've ever made money in network marketing before, but I can assure you, if you just stay with this company for the next 18 to 24 months and just be consistent in what you're doing and building your team, the number of people that come to this organization is going to mean a 6-figure residual income check annually for you, no question.
Mm-hmm. That's true. That is true. And it's happening fast. And we didn't even talk about all the Mercedes-Benz and BMWs and all the cars that's been given away and the trips that's already been won and Team Effort Network and the short amount of time to be launched. But that's another call. Okay, family, so you stay tuned and you can hear. Actually, you can join Mr. T tonight at 5 p.m. He's on Show Me the Money call, and he loves to break down how people are really benefiting financially from the compensation plan that is offered through Team Effort Network. And it's so easy because people want to get healthy and they want to share how to do it, and they love the sprays. They love to share the sprays. And so just by you sharing, you get compensated just for sharing. You can't beat that. It's just beautiful. So, but let's go out to Kevin Vaughn, Atlanta, Georgia, because we got to bring the console in. Kevin Vaughn, One Star, Atlanta, Georgia. Are you there, sir, with that post for today?
Absolutely. How's my business partner, One Star, Pastor Denise McDowell, Pastor Dale Wafer? How you guys doing today?
We're doing great, Kevin. Good, great.
Incredible. There's some quick comments, guys. One thing I love about these calls, I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, for those who are listening, those who are in the business, and those who are brand new, credibility. I can tell you one thing, Pastor Denise and Pastor Dale, after getting to know them, they would not be in this business if things weren't right. That's one thing I do know. Guys, you got credibility from Pastor Denise and Pastor Dale because they do not play. They do not play with their lives. They don't play with other people's lives. And I'm just so proud to know them. But I know if they're in this business, you need to be in the business too, is bottom line. Second of all, Pastor Denise, you mentioned about, what the business has done for us through the spray as far as the results. Yeah, I'm passionate also about that first, but also about the positioning and timing. So important, so important. And Pastor just mentioned it again about that, guys. Please understand, position and timing in business is very, very critical. Everybody wish they could go back in time and be part of Microsoft, part of Apple, part of Google, part of Facebook, part of LinkedIn, all those companies. That's all gone. Guess what, guys? You need to think about 10. Team Effort International, the business of 10 and Team Effort International. We are in the right place at the right time, Pastor. I wanted to mention that because that's the one that gets me excited the most, too, outside the results for other people, is the positioning and timing that Mel and Amy Gill and Mr. Gill have given us. And we thank also for you guys coming into business as well. Because you guys could have easily said, well, I'm too busy. I ain't going to do that. Great business, but I'm just too busy. But you guys did not do that. So we want to thank you on behalf of the Atlanta team and everybody on the planet, for that matter, that's in 10, that will be in 10, for sticking in there and hanging in there. And ladies and gentlemen, do not play with this one. Also, too, Pastor, I wanted to mention to the websites, just give the websites out to everybody, specifically those who are new. It's so important, guys, that you share these awesome websites that we have. First one I'd like to give you is our video overview of the sprays, and that's the Win with 10, T-E-N, winwith10.com. That's winwith10.com. You guys need to get that out every single day, every hour on the social media, guys. Get that out there. Push it out there so people can see it. And then follow back up. Make sure you follow back up with them and make sure people see that awesome video, guys, and give them an overview. So that's winwith10, Hey, guys, also, too, for those who are brand new, for the calendar of events for TTPs and other Super Saturdays and other events coming up, you want to go to winwith10, that's T-E-N, winwith10.com/calendar. Very important to stay plugged in for all the approved corporate events going on. Of course, there's other TTPs going on as well. But guys, go to winwith10, T-E-N.com /calendar for the TTPs all across the country, guys. And guess what? We're going to have a worldwide TTP event coming up real soon. So you're going to see another calendar coming out, I'm sure, for the world events as we move forward in that area. And the last website, guys, is for those who need a little more information before you get back with them, is teameffortnetwork.biz. That's teameffortnetwork.biz. Okay, that's B-I-Z, that's boy, I, zebra. Once again, teameffortnetwork.biz, guys. That's our corporate website. I'll give them everything. I'll give them information about the company, about the comp plan, about our wonderful sprays, of course, and, of course, how to get started in our wonderful business, including the details on how to get started. So for the new people, ladies and gentlemen, that's your website updates. Hey, let's get to our wonderful websites. Wonderful quotes for today, guys. I got some quick ones for you real quickly. Hope you enjoy this. The first one is from Martin Luther King Jr. I hope you're going to enjoy this one. He says, life most persistent and urgent question is, the question is, ladies and gentlemen, for you today is, what are you doing for others? Ladies and gentlemen, that's the question today. What are you doing for others? Everybody on the planet needs somebody else to help them get to the next level. That's from Dr. Martin Luther King. Just ask yourself, what are you doing to help others today? Hey, Dante Allegra says, he who sees a need and waits to be asked for help is as unkind as if he had refused it. Ooh, Pastor, did y'all hear that one? Ooh, I got to say that one again. The one who waits to see a need, because there's so many needs out there, and waits to be asked for help is unkind as if he had refused it. Ladies and gentlemen, talk to everybody about these wonderful sprays because they work. We got results. We're getting results, and it just keeps going. Hey, John Wesley says, real quickly, says, do you not know that God entrusted you with the money above all what buys necessities for your family, to feed the hungry, to clothe the naked, to make the stranger, to help the stranger, to help the widow, to help the fatherless, and indeed, as far as it will go. You relieve all wants of mankind when you have money. How dare you defraud the Lord by applying it to other purposes? Ooh, come on, ladies and gentlemen. We can help change the world. And Pastor Denise, I want everybody on the call to make all the money that you can, because we're going to help the widow. We're going to help the stranger. We're going to help the fatherless. We're going to help those in need, ladies and gentlemen. Guess what? Our system is set up where you have to do it with money. The money, all it is a means of exchange, ladies and gentlemen. When you have money, you can exchange things for the money to help others. Hey, our last quote of the day, ladies and gentlemen, comes from Steve Marboli. Steve Marboli says, harness the power of today. Seize the blessings of today. Make something happen. Enhance your life. Make someone laugh. Help a friend. Love, love, love. That's what Pastor Denise did yesterday. I was just cracking up on that story you gave us yesterday. That was great. Make people laugh. Help people love others. And just love, love, love. Back to you, Pastor. I'm excited, guys. Welcome to your future.
Wow, I love it, love it, love it. You know, Kevin, Pastor, as I'm sitting here, listening to the quotes, I'm looking outside because I'm sitting in my red Mercedes, and I'm looking at one of my customers taking the vitamin sprays. That's a beautiful sight. To sit here and look up, and you see someone just they're walking out to their car to come get their sprays, to take their sprays. That's a good sight to look at. Just imagine when we're going to look up, and we're going to see everyone spraying these sprays in their mouth. That's right. Good to see that. I love it. Well, Pastor Dale, do you have anything to say, sir, before we end the call? Pastor Dale?
Yeah, great call, guys. Thanks, Kevin. 1 star. Appreciate you, man. Looking forward to coming back to Atlanta, Georgia. And you guys, enjoy your day. And remember, tomorrow, we're going to have an exciting call tomorrow. So I look forward to having Vicky Soto on the call with us tomorrow.
Woo-hoo! Vicky Soto! I love it. Yeah, Vicky. Taking us down your number.
I love it.
Be on the call tomorrow to hear some great things that's going to happen this weekend in Ohio. And don't forget, family, if you listen to the call, you're a new rep and you're just tuning in, you've listened to this call and you thought, wow, I wish I had someone on to listen to that. We do have a 10-minute opportunity call. You can just dial the number anytime. It's 24 hours a day. And have your guests and your prospects listen to the excitement and the passion that's happening here at Team Effort Network. And that number is 605-475-4099. And the code is 1023 872-1023, 872, and you push pound and push pound again. That way they can hear. In case you wish that they were on this call and could have heard what we're doing, they can listen to that, get just as excited, and then do a follow-up and get them involved. Well, tonight, find out where TCP is in your area and get your guests there to the TCP and grow your business. Also, join Mr. T at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Show Me the Money call, which is followed by the beautiful Pat Lowe at 9 o'clock with the love and passion in regards to the vitamin sprays here at this same number. We have a Spanish call that comes on every morning, 9 o'clock a.m. Pacific and 12 o'clock p.m. Eastern at this same number. So if you have Spanish-speaking guests, dial them in at 9:10 a.m. Pacific, and they can listen in to hear what's happening with Team Effort Network. Well, family, that's it for the day. Thank you all for joining us. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Pastor, real quick, I'm sorry. I wanted to mention to the team and everybody out there, mainly for the new people on Facebook. We have a ton of stuff on Facebook, ladies and gentlemen. Just type in 10 vitamins, and you'll get a ton of stuff about our wonderful testimonies and, of course, our team group Facebook pages that are out there as well. But I wanted to mention that too, Pastor, because there's a ton of stuff out there for the new folks and for us to use as a tool as well on Facebook. Just type in 10 vitamins, guys, and you'll see a ton of great stuff specifically on the testimonies and more specifically about the sprays as well, how they work and what they help as well. Back to you, Pastor.
Facebook is really loaded with so many wonderful things happening here. I mean, even the Dubai groups have their team. The Dubai group, the Indian group, every India, they all have a Facebook page. So if you want to know what's happening with Team Effort Network, Facebook is loaded. All the pages being started have wonderful information that you can glean from and share with your guests and family. Well, thank you all for being here today. Go out there, take action, make it happen, dream big, believe in yourself, and above all, family, hold fast to your confession because it has great recompense of reward. Don't let anyone steal your dream. Don't let anyone steal your position. Don't let anyone steal you from 10. Stay in position because we are going straight to the top. You can guarantee that. Love you, family. Be back tomorrow morning. God bless you. You're loved and appreciated. And be blessed on purpose. Mwah.